to the 86 billion, possibly, which would get it to 110 billion. You divide that by the 7.6 billion that Link2 has it valued at today, that's 14 times your investment.
It's impossible to scale something like this in the private sector unless we get this clarity from the central bankers.
And the regulators, yes.
We wanted to put that research out there about the benefits and opportunities of instant payments. And also, we are doing a lot of education about FedNow and the use cases that we envision developing first.
SwiftGo provides us with this transparency and an equal playing field despite the different jurisdictions.
Central banks maintain public trust and confidence in the currencies and payment systems we use every day. And as central banks are at various stages of their work on central bank digital currencies,
important solutions emerge from three major players, and they're all starting to demonstrate the potential they have. Visa has launched B2B Connect, IBM has launched blockchain worldwide, and Ripple has launched RippleNet.
We're working to get rid of Gary Gensler. I gave a hearing where I was able to communicate with him and say, look, I plan to fire you.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Foolishness. Shout out to the latest sub. We got Shad Michael in the building. Appreciate you stopping by. Stuffing some bags. Go ahead. Throw on those moon suits. Throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up. There's a futures. Extra. Bullish. Let's go full speed. Full throttle. Into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.22 trillion, down about 0.3%. In the past 24 hours, we got BTC's dominance right around 48.2%. We got XRP's still in that number 6 spot, right around 47 cents, down almost 0.5% in the past 24. We got Stellar XLM back beneath 10 cents, right around 9.5 cents. We got BTC at 30,225, ETH right around 19 hundo. We got Flare Networks right around 0.0132, Songbird 006. We got XLIST right around 000999, Expector right around 5 cents. ELS 0.0022. We got EQ 0.0369. We got Casino Coin at 00015. BPM 00155. A tweet from Ripple to kick things off. In 2018, Ripple's UBRI program launched with a 50 million philanthropic commitment, leading the universities around the world to support academic research, technical development, and innovation in blockchain. Crypto. UBRI has now established more than 50 university partners across 6 continents, awarded 590 fellowships and scholarships, and supported the publication of over 1,000 research articles and presentations. Linda P. Jones, Bank of America sees Ripple and XRP's potential in payments. You bet they do. B of A is an important partner of Ripple. I'm reminded that the previously Warren Buffett divested Berkshire Hathaway's portfolio for most of the bank stocks except Bank of America. We're building a better future for finance. Are you? Bank of America praises Ripple for the impact on cross-border payments. Bank of America recognizes the transformative power of technology in facilitating real-time payments. APIs are the real key driver of real-time payment adoption, according to the report, and have revolutionized connectivity as well as transaction processing for customers. All roads lead to the bridge. Ripple is an exception. We got digital asset investor Trumers, Linda P. Jones on Ripple's valuation and XRP consideration, potential partnerships, Amazon.
What's really interesting is in 2020, Ripple was valued at $10 billion in a buyback of stock that they did. In 2022, Ripple was valued at $15 billion in a buyback of their stock. And then because of the bear market last year, all private equity pretty much has taken a valuation right down. And so right now, as of this morning on Link2's platform, Ripple is valued at only $7.6 billion, which is roughly half of where it was in 2022. And some people think because their price has gone up quite a bit that maybe it's not that great of a deal, but I still really think it is. And that's because with their valuation being half of what it was in 2022, we can do a comparable valuation to a company with similar growth in the same sector. Now that's really difficult to do with Ripple, but there's probably one company that we could agree on that you could use for that, and that would be Coinbase. And Coinbase went public at a valuation of $86 billion. And so if Ripple were able to reach a valuation of $86 billion before it IPO'd, if you divide the $7.6 billion valuation it is today, that's an over 11 times increase in price from where it is today, or 11 times value. And that's without any XRP on the balance sheet. That's not valuing XRP at all. We know they have about 48 billion XRP, and at 50 cents roughly today for easy math, that's about $24 billion in value. So right now they value it at zero, but there's 24 billion of value out there that might be added to the 86 billion possibly, which would get it to 110 billion. You divide that by the 7.6 billion that Link2 has it valued at today, that's 14 times your investment.
We got Mr. Man XRP. The banks have the final say with what's going on. The central banks will provide the clarity. The regulators are stand-ins.
These are, really small dots, compared to the size of private markets. And what I'm thinking from your reflections, that it's impossible to scale something like this in the private sector unless we get this clarity from the central bankers.
And the regulators, yes, or whichever hat they happen to wear. Very much so. I think if you look at how does change happen in banks, you can broadly divide up the activities into two books. There's the mandatory and the discretionary. Mandatory is generally when there's a date. We do reasonably well as a collective of financial services firms when there's a date, whether it's the euro, the introduction of new margin regulations, even the introduction of CLS. Eventually we had a date. And then everyone at first flaps around and go, they're not really going to do it, not going to be on time. But in the end, we get there. We tend to march well when there's a date. As soon as there isn't a date,
Yeah, ISO 20022, let's do it. We're the first central bank to develop a payment system fully on the cloud. FedNow will dramatically change payment landscape in the U.S.
We wanted to put that research out there about the benefits and opportunities of instant payments. And also, we are doing a lot of education about FedNow and the use cases that we envision developing first. Frankly, we're probably going to be surprised. There's going to be a lot of innovation that's going to happen on top of FedNow that we're not even thinking about it. I mean, we designed the service with that in mind. It's a cloud-based service, high resilience. I think we're actually the first central bank that has developed a payment system fully in the cloud. So that's really exciting there. And so we certainly leaned in to support that kind of innovation in the marketplace for the future.
Which begs the question then, what is it going to mean for the US payments landscape? Because you're absolutely correct. It is quite innovative for a central bank to involve itself in this way. But is that involvement likely to encourage even greater innovation on the landscape scene generally for payments?
That's what we see. We think that FedNow as a service is going to dramatically change the payment landscape in the U.S. The availability of instant payments to over 10,000 institutions, that is absolutely a game changer. And one of the reasons why we decided to build a new service for the first time in 4 years there. So the innovation for the future, the flexibility that the service is going to offer, we're really excited about the opportunities going forward.
TikTok, load up while you still have some time. We got Swift community, consumers, and SMEs want transparency when moving money abroad. Learn how the Swift Go empowers banks to offer this experience to their customers.
Swift Go offers us the opportunity to change the paradigm for retail payments, for these smaller payments. We could take a look and see into 2 different jurisdictions and understand rules that are different than wire transfer. And we could integrate wire transfer to ACH or wire transfer to wire transfer, maybe wire transfer to instant payments. SwiftGo provides us with this transparency and an equal playing field despite the different jurisdictions.
XRP, leveling the playing fields, interoperability. You know what's coming. They know what's coming, and they can't stop it. Cross-border. We got Mr. Man XRPBAGS project Polaris.
Central banks maintain public trust and confidence in the currencies and payment systems we use every day. And as central banks are at various stages of their work on central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, this becomes even more critical. CBDC systems must be secure and resilient so individuals and businesses can trust and use them. Central banks already have robust cybersecurity and resilience measures in place, supported by strong risk management. But implementing and operating CBDC systems could involve new technologies and will face an increasingly diverse and complex cyber threat landscape. which brings new threats as well as reputational and operational risks. Project Polaris from the BIS Innovation Hub Nordic Centre focuses on designing secure and resilient CBDC systems, online and offline. The project identifies potential threats and events that could affect CBDC systems. Polaris has developed a cybersecurity and resilience framework to help central banks navigate this complex landscape. The framework introduces a 7-step approach that builds on widely accepted standards. Each step outlines a set of controls and countermeasures that could be needed, as well as introducing a capability model for operating secure and resilient CBDC systems. Because CBDC systems could use new technologies, the project has partnered with the BIS Cyber Resilience Coordination Centre and identified potential gaps in cyber threat modelling for CBD systems by analysing several high-profile attacks on distributed ledger technologies in the DeFi domain. The project proposes public-private collaboration to further develop the framework and threat modelling to keep pace with developments in the technology, cyber threat, and CBDC landscape.
Bank for International Settlements as a part of Project Polaris, the BIS Innovation Hub Nordic Center will hold a cybersecurity and CBDC conference on securing the future monetary system in Basel, 8th through the 9th of November 2023. BIS Innovation Hub CBDC conference securing the future monetary system. We got the ISO, GOAT, Visa, Ripple, IBM.
Important solutions emerge from 3 major players, and they are all starting to demonstrate the potential they have. Visa has launched B2B Connect, IBM has launched Blockchain Worldwide, and Ripple has launched RippleNet. Much has been made of comparisons between the services, but ultimately, they're all fairly different. Visa B2B Connect has a tight B2B payments focus, while IBM Blockchain Worldwide is focused on using stablecoins to enable a network. RippleNet, meanwhile, is based on its own cryptocurrency. These players have also announced a broad range of partnerships with money transfer vendors and other financial institutions, showing that momentum is just starting to build. Ripple boasts over 300 partners, including MoneyGram, SBI Remit, RIA, and Instagram. Visa B2B Connect has announced an integration with Infosys and has a broad set of contacts in the financial ecosystem. And IBM is also extremely well connected in the financial services area. Now, these have set up these players for dramatic growth in 2020. And in the context of instant payments, which we discussed earlier, money transfer vendors have to evolve if they wish to retain payment volumes. Blockchain offers them an efficient way to do this by adding them to existing networks which are increasingly well established. Firstly, we see blockchain become the viable technological solution in money transfer, which will gain traction. This means better services, and it will have that important network effect on blockchain, going a significant way to establishing blockchain as a viable technology. It will also show that there is substance to it beyond this hype. Secondly, money transfer operators will seek partnerships to ensure they retain market share in a changing environment. Blockchain networks will enable them to offer more competitive services at a lower cost, which enables them to fight back at fintechs who have been steadily eroding their margins. And these changes will enable cross-border B2B transactions via blockchain to grow massively over the next 4 years, exceeding $4 trillion.
Crawl, walk, then we rock it. The best is yet to come. XRP, hidden in plain sight. We got Bullzilla, rise and shine. Good morning, crypto pioneers.
Clock ticking, ticking like tick-tock, moon suit. We about to lift off, tick-tock. Got you looking at your wristwatch. Don't hip hop, cause we are.
Know what you hold? We got sentiment feed. Top cap crypto assets are being traded at a loss after the high profit taken last week. Then into the price drop, we've seen XRP and ADA seeing a particularly high amount of sales at lower prices, making the chances of bounces increase. And we got Crypto Bull 2020. The Dow Jones is finishing a massive inverse head and shoulder pattern. In technical analysis, this is a bullish pattern followed by a massive breakout to the top. Crypto will follow. XRP. And we got Dark Defender. We set a structure towards 3.39 and called months and addressed August for the break based on the historical pattern. Regular ABC corrective wave is completed. This can be extended to 39 cents within a couple days. And all lose hope, XRP will skyrocket the longer they take, the higher we climb on that XRP risk list. Where will you be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally set free? Bye-bye glitches. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up those bags. Don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe. Drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, Drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button from the top ropes. Catch you up here, top floor, on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Be your own bank. Bring your own bags. Peace out, crypto ghosts.
I don't listen to no false prophets. Too busy getting to them profits. Got my stakes locked in. 1% and they can't stop it. We got plenty options. We got plenty options. I don't listen to no false prophets. Too busy getting to them profits. Got my stakes locked in. 1% and they can't stop it. We got plenty options. We got plenty options. I don't listen to no false prophets. Too busy getting to them profits. Got my stakes locked in. 1% and they can't stop it. We got plenty options. We got plenty. I don't listen to no